Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, and also Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said in the joint statement today in Australia. 10 quick points for you to know exactly what the statement was about. Let's begin. On top was highlight, of course, that they have taken cognizance of the radical attacks on the Hindu temples and that Prime Minister of Australia has assured action and that it will not be repeated in future. But this was also about improving and pushing those ties further between the governments. There's going to be a new consulate of Australia in Bengaluru, and for Indian consulate there will be a new one in Brisbane as well. This is, of course, will help the Indian diaspora and the Australian expats to ensure they reach to the consulate easily. There is, of course, the focus on regional stability, peace and global welfare. That was a part and the highlight of the statements that were made. Let's take a look at number 4 as well, because this, remember, is about building the Indo-Pacific region and ensuring that that stays together. So there are going to be trade and strategic ties, about investment that have been attracted, but also there have been meetings with the business honchos that Prime Minister Modi is indulging in right now. There were comprehensive economic pacts that have earlier been signed as well between India and Australia. It's only going to be pushed forward. Another economic pact is likely to be signed in the next few hours. Linking Australia to India's digital system. Remember, India's digital payments count for about 40% of the world. It's only rising in the fintech revolution, and that is what Indian Prime Minister is taking forward to Australia as well, linking it to here. Increasing cooperation in mining as well. So there were different sectors that were referred to, that were connected to and spoken about specifically between the two countries in the past few hours. But there's going to be also green energy in focus. A task force will be set up on green hydrogen fuel. Remember, there's been a lot of interest in renewable energy sources that can be used possibly and will not harm the environment, whether it's in the automobile industry or in other sectors. But this was also on a lighter note. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said these ties are to a T20 mode, of course referring to the ongoing IPL, to the cricket metaphors as well that were used by Prime Minister Modi to talk about the increasing ties of T20 level between India and Australia. Prime Minister Narendra Modi invited Australian Prime Minister Albanese to India for the World Cup that India is set to host in the later part of this year.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.